Can I talk my shit again?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? If you're new to the channel, my name is Ra'is. Welcome. So in today's video, I'd like to start off with this clip here, which I think has a lot of red flags. So let's read the caption here. They finally realize that some men don't want you to know the context of hadith so that they can force their misogynistic views. Islam isn't what kept me in an abusive marriage, it's what helped me know my worth and get out of it. Firstly, sister, I don't think that both in context or plainly read hadith has any misogynistic views. And then I'd like to ask is, what is the meaning of misogyny? What does it mean? If you're looking at it from a feminist perspective, then maybe you can say that there are some misogynistic aspects to it. However, if you're really following the observing things from an Islamic point of view, then I think you'd have to change your mind, or your mind will change. And kindly note, sister, if it is that you feel that there are misogynistic aspects under the framework of Islam, or if you are looking at particular hadith or Quran even, I'd say that, and obviously this is coming off the lens of feminism, then I'd say that there are certain wisdoms behind it. For instance, you will note that Quran and Sunnah both advocate for keeping women in the home and rather not in public spaces. And of course, there is a wisdom behind this, like protecting you from the gaze and advances of men. And I'm not saying that this is the issue she had within her marriage. However, if it is aspects like this that which Islam advocates for, then I think she should check herself in that regard. Yes, brothers, the sister has a point. Try to wake up for your Fajr as best you can. Of course, your wife should help you. However, you be the leader, you be the one in charge of ensuring that Salah is being made consistently, inshallah.
Okay. We at 40. All right, let's get to 50.
Sure. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
You're not marrying a beard. You're marrying a human.
Stuck up in your head, and it's time for me to go. So I guess I'll see you later, or I'll see you on my phone like grab the ribbon, fuck you feel.
Absolutely nothing wrong with having 4 wives. However, if it is that her future husband says that he wants another or more wives, then she has no say really, unless it is stated in the marriage contract.
Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar.
Fair enough, the Prophet ﷺ did help around the home. However, I don't think this is the proper representation of what the man is actually supposed to do. His main focus is to provide and protect, to be out of the home and engage with the affairs of business and earning an income.
It is prohibited to force or pressure women to work. That is prohibited. Don't give me excuses about this culture and this culture and this society and this society, because the same people who say those kind of things with other things, they'll say forget society, forget culture. Oh, this is all kuffar culture. You lose your masculinity when you do that, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who knows all, has put providing for the family upon the man.
Salah, I never missed it since I was 14.
MashaAllah.
Mecca, I've been 4 times. The mosque, I'm addicted to it. My deen, I'm on a mad thing right now. It's everything is fit. Bro, if I...
Yes, of course, we need to use this as an example in terms of making our wives happy and seeing that our wives are protected. But still, let's not go into the whole mode of happy wife, happy life. I think there needs to be a balance between the two.
Marriage should be a 100-100 mentality, not 50-50. You have men these days wanting to split the bills and the expenses 50-50, even though finances are their responsibility. And women don't want to support their husbands financially, period, because Islamically they don't have to. But they also don't want to be cooking him hot meals and looking after the house and the kids and the home unless he chips in 50% too. And then men get defensive when told they should help women with the house chores, even though it's sunnah. And this battle of the genders goes on and on and on, and it's a vicious cycle. What is wrong with you people? Where is the love, the compassion and empathy and understanding that is needed in a marriage? How will marriage be happy and peaceful and a source of comfort for each other if both people are just looking out for themselves? Both people are just out to take from their partner and benefit themselves, whilst being reluctant to support the other person in their roles and pick up the slack for each other. Where is the mercy for your spouse? A happy marriage is entirely dependent on acts of service for one another, and any married person who puts 2 ounces of value on their marriage will agree. Marriage requires putting the other person's needs before your own, and the success of a marriage is entirely conditional upon both spouses putting their all into making the other person happy before themselves. The man fulfilling the woman's needs and the woman fulfilling the man's needs. And by the way, they will both have different needs. That 100% all-in mentality is how our elders in the generations of old did it, across all cultures, Western and Eastern. Marriage was something to be valued. Marriage wasn't disposable, where if it fails, it's okay, you can divorce and on to the next one. No. Your spouse was somebody to look after in every way, holistically, and cherish them. And the way the man looks after the woman was different to how the woman looks after the man, and that's okay. Marriage was about giving, not taking. They didn't need to selfishly think about what they'll receive and having their rights met and how much they'll get, because they were so focused on giving to their partner, so it automatically came back to them. Selfless acts of service with 100% effort are needed, and where there is true love and commitment, those acts of service come automatically and selflessly. But we're seeing less and less of it now. Men need to step up and start being real men, and women need to take accountability and start being real women. Where is the self-respect of this new generation? You might not like it, but it doesn't make any less true.
This sister is based. Couldn't agree more.
Don't slide into DMs, brothers. Right? It's a very, very dangerous game the moment you do. And sometimes she's a non-Muslim and then the shaitan is whispering, go give her da'wah. Make her a Muslim and then she will be...
Yeah, DMs could be a slippery slope, and it could be a point of no return once things have progressed a little bit too far. So let's do it the best way, which is to go to our father and have that conversation. And on that note, guys, Jazakallah khair for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and keep following the channel. See you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.